Okay. Hello, everybody. This is going to be a review of the last game I just did, which was My Little Pony RPG. Basically, this is a video directed to the creator of the game. Because he asked me to do a review, so I'm gonna do a review of the game. So, I'm just gonna show the last video I did, just to have something on screen to talk about. And, yeah, I'm just gonna talk about, I'm first gonna talk about the main issues, some stuff I did like, and changes could, and then, I don't know, at the last, I'll see if I missed anything, I'll try to remember, talk about it. But, okay, let's go. I'm gonna try and do this quickly. Random encounters. Please fix the random encounters. Let's first talk about this. If you have a large area and you don't have areas where it contains like something like Pokemon. Pokemon is a huge area. Like, it's an area meant to be explored, and that's what I think this game was going for, an area where you'd want to explore it. But the thing is, if you have random encounters everywhere, that's freaking annoying. That's annoying as shit. I know there's RPGs out there that have like random encounters everywhere, but wasn't that annoying? Why would you want that in your game? That's just very annoying for me. Yeah, so it's like, but I like Pokemon better. I think Pokemon did random encounters better just because you could actually avoid random encounters. Like, you'd see tall grass and like automatically, okay, I can dodge, I can like run away from that. Something like that. Because there is actually like what looks like tall grass, or at least like forest areas that look like bushes on the map. I mean, not the map, like on the screen. That looks like you have random encounters in, but no, it seems to be everywhere, even on flat land. So that's very annoying when you have this big area that you're meant to explore, but random encounters are everywhere. And the thing is, in the caves, there are variations. There's hornets, there's spiders, there's rats. That was about 3, but I'm not going to get nitpicky with the number of variations you're going to have. But on like the surface, there's just slimes. Slimes, very annoying. It's basically equivalent to like Pokemon or like Rattata, like the Zigzagoons. But even that, they had chances to get different Pokemons. But in here, you get 2 slimes, which are basically the same thing. And what I mean basically the same thing is, they seem like carbon copies, except one is EP and the other's, like, one's pink, one's blue. That's about the only changes. And that is very annoying. That's a big issue for me. Maybe have areas where bushes, random encounters, that makes sense. Anywhere else, if it's everywhere, then that's too annoying for me. Then I can't really play it and can't really enjoy the game. It's like in my Mega Man playthrough. If everywhere there's a random encounter, then you can't explore. Like, you literally can't explore the area. That's the biggest issue. Music. Looping music, it can be very annoying, especially with lyrics. And I don't like the music on the surface world, on the island. So the caves were okay, I guess, just cause I don't know, it was like a really dumb okay music for the caves. I don't know. But even that, what's different from this to like other games, like in RPGs, cause I haven't played a lot of RPGs, but the RPGs I play through, whenever you go on exploring, it wouldn't be a lyrical music. It would be like a simple track, but it wasn't annoying. So, for example, if you go into a building, you probably won't stay there for long, so they just put a simple track that's looping. But on the surface world, there would be like, when you're like in a big area and exploring everywhere, then there would be a lot of music, because for example, in Pokemon, whenever you go into like a different route, they would change the music because you're in a different, because they don't want the same they don't want you to keep hearing the same music over and over and over again. They want you to like listen to different stuff because they have different roots and sectors, and that seems better. So maybe have a playlist of songs to play instead than one looping song. Usually if it's lyrical and it's looping, it can be very annoying. Especially the game, like the music I've heard on this game so far is very annoying. For me anyways. I don't know about other people, but it was very annoying. I know there was an item that I found in my very first playthrough that I didn't get to record, where it was an item that basically just changed the song. I was so happy because it was so much better than the overall music. But the recording I did, I didn't find that item because I forgot where it was. So that means if I don't search every bit of area to find that item, I can't change the music, which is very annoying. But I don't want to explore every bit of area because due to the random encounters, which are also very annoying. I want to finish the game as fast as possible. I want to get this off this island as fast as possible because I wanted a different music. I wanted different enemies. But no, I was forced to fight slimes and listen to the same track over and over. And that was incredibly annoying. Status inflictions now. Let's see, status inflictions. Yeah, let's talk about those. Okay. The hornet that I attacked, it poisoned me. What am I supposed to do with poison? I know it's okay if you give status inflictions, but give me a way to actually treat it. Now there is actually no way to treat it in the beginning. I'm sure later game they'll give you like antidotes or some shit to like heal poison, but I didn't have one, and so you gave me an enemy that gives me poison. I couldn't heal it. There. That's it. Now, I'm saying this is even though this is a major issue in the game does something where it doesn't make it a huge problem, but you like, okay, the thing is, what they did was, which will bring us to our next problem, death. When you fight an enemy and you die, I guess, because I guess, like, Twilight Sparkle has been killing slimes this whole game. I guess she dies as well. So, Twilight Sparkle dies. Okay. So, you figured, oh, now I have to start back from my last save point. No, it does something weird. It restarts from the same battle that you were just in. And when you restart it, you're at, let's say you were at half health when you start the battle, now you're at full health. Let's say you're poisoned, now you're not. So this single mechanic breaks the entire game. Now, let me tell you why. Let's say, here's just an example. Let's say you face a boss battle and you need an item, okay? And you haven't saved for quite a while because it left your mind, you were just hyped up, you're gonna fight a boss battle, but you forgot to equip this one item that was supposed to make you win the game. Okay, damn. Okay, so you try your best, you die, you either have the option of starting from your last checkpoint or you start the battle. So if you start the battle, you're at full health, your exact same situation. How does that help you? No way exactly. So maybe a checkpoint system would be working better, would work better, or an autosave feature would work better, like that, in a way, like for saving. But as for death, look, if you can retry any battle that you just lost in, that's just saying to the player, you have infinite retries, and with infinite retries, and there's no penalties on these retries. Like, if there was a cost system, for example, maybe, to retry, then yeah, okay, but if there's infinite retries, then death seems utterly pointless, because if you can respawn the same battle with full health and with absolutely no status inflictions, then the game just makes it, then you just made the game way too easy and utterly less fun. Really, for me, that seems like less fun. So that's what I mean, like checkpoint system or an autosave feature. So when you go into a new area, it like automatically saves your game or something. Or like when you talk to someone outside the game, or like an area where it would activate as a checkpoint. So when you die, you can go back to your checkpoint and start over. So that when you die, you're like, oh no, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's just I just restart the battle and just win it and then done. No, that's not how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to be like, damn it, I died. Now I have to go back and do it again. And some people say, but that's annoying. Yes, but dying in the game is a penalty. You're not supposed to die. In an RPG, you're supposed to prepare your shit so you don't die. That's why you buy potions. And that's the thing. If you respawn each battle with full health, then potions and antidotes and everything is useless. That's a whole... So, really, it utterly breaks the point of a death system. This would work better if it was maybe like a beat 'em up or something. Yeah, I would see that, a beat 'em up style game, because then there'd be like less preparation to anything. But in RPG, you have to prepare everything, but there's no point in preparing if you can just respawn a battle with full health and everything. That's not good. Instructions. When you start the game, you're very confused, okay? The story, you activate a dragon altar, you go into this world. Wow, it's so full. Wow, oh my god, I can't wait to start playing this game. What do I have to do? Find my friends. Okay, how do I do that? You start exploring. Oh, there's your problem. You gotta explore. Because you're very lost in a world. You don't really give us a map. There's not really any directions. There's not really a linear path to go down to. Oh, I see now. So the game just told us a very vague quest, find your friends, on this huge area. And exploring is a pain. Okay. Actually, that's about it. Exploring, if you're very lost, and random encounters are just way too abundant. So this makes the game unfun, because it's not like I have to explore everything, otherwise I might miss something, because this area seems very big. Maybe do something like, eventually you do find during Doom, she says, oh, go to this, city that's on the island. That's not helpful. You just said, on this island, give me a direction. Yeah, if there's maybe a direction to go to, or like a way to help find, otherwise we'd be wasting a lot of time just exploring and just doing absolutely nothing. And that's fine, but if it's the beginning, I figured you'd want to get like your stuff together, you want to plan everything out and stuff like in a regular RPG. But in this game, the lack of instructions doesn't really help at all with what to place. So yeah, that's just the thing. Maybe, yeah, give us more of a linear path, like a direction to go through, instructions on how to play the game. The game mechanics, however, are pretty simple. Are pretty much simple, but I feel they're too simple, because Twilight's attack is one-hit KO. So I literally be just like, a battle, okay, I'll just keep pressing one button, and yeah, I'll win. That's it. So yeah, maybe change to how Twilight can one-hit every single thing. That's just a small thing you could change. I don't know. Game design. Okay, so for game design, what I actually mean is, yeah, basically what I was saying before. Maybe have a linear path in the beginning, stuff like that. But there's also some things where I was very confused about. For example, the teleportation spell. When I was told to, whenever you put down a point to teleport to, on my map, which apparently I have, I don't know where it is. And I use my teleportations. Like, these are just some things where I'm just very confused on how they work, because Because the thing is very vague on what it does. Maybe give us, like, maybe find a way to show us how to use them. Like, maybe, like, I don't know how. I'm trying to explain this, like, the best I can. Um, give us a way for us to, like, give us a chance to understand each item and how they work. Because the teleportation spell seems like a big part of the game. Something called penetration spell. I didn't know how it worked exactly because it said helps you find secret areas. Okay, what the hell does that mean? Do I like use it to break down an wall or like what does this do? Very confused. I only knew how to use it in this recording. I only knew how to use this recording. Let's just spin my mouse. Hopefully my dialogue wasn't so bad. I could only figure out what it was, what to do it with in this recording just because I played it before. But my first playthrough I was really confused on what to do and it actually got me stuck. So that's the thing. Yeah, stuff like penetration spells getting you to stuck. Teleportation spells putting you into areas where you already been to, but it seems like, but then it's utterly pointless if you want to use it to get off the island or something. To like a new area. Invincibility spell, I think I talked about this, I think should be step-based instead of time-based. Just my opinion, it should be step-based because I figured, I just like step-based better. Just time-based, I don't know. I usually want to think about some stuff in an RPG, like sit around, think about preparing stuff, and I don't know if it actually consumes time when we're in the like preparing our stuff in an item menu. I have no idea about that, but if it does, then that's a big flaw in the game. Yeah, but anyways, those were my main issues. Random encounters, keep them in areas like bushes and caves and stuff. Music, make a playlist or make it easier for us to change the music. Like really put a playlist, and if it's looping, don't use, please, usually lyrical is very bad. Make it a very good song. If you even you probably like it, but some people don't, so maybe have an ability to like, yeah, usually a playlist would be better. Or if you're looping, make it a simple song, that way everyone can't really complain about it. Or when you go like, when I move from Island 1 to Island 2, maybe change the song? Maybe? That seems reasonable, right? Or like, or you even have like volcano areas or snow areas, so maybe like even change it for there. Like right now we're in a volcano area, maybe change the song to something like that would fit the scenario. Like if you were in a volcano or something, like a lava area. That's the thing. So you have to find music that actually fits the game better, in my taste. In my opinion. That's the thing. I just opened my recording by accident. I mean my recorder by accident. What else? Status inflictions. No point of it if death has no penalty. So making checkpoint system, an autosave system, or even if you're gonna do a retry battle, then make it like a cost. Maybe it costs bits to retry every time. Every time you restart a battle, that way you can't do it every time. And there's a penalty, like there's some penalties to that. So that would work better for me. Instructions. Make it so that it's easier for the player to know what it's doing. Don't try not to make it a game where it's like, what do I do now? Games. Like, you want to try and figure, like, I know you want to make it so the player figures out what to do, but make it easier for them, please. Like, give them like, oh, it's a big temple. Then you can say find the treasure, because then, yeah, okay, I just have to explore this building, right? Good. That's better. That is a better situation for me, anyways. But if it's find your friends, then that seems very vague if you're gonna give me this big area, such as. So, that. and game design, some stuff has to be more explained in terms of items and such. There was a glitch where I defeated a chest enemy, but I couldn't get past his actual chest. Yeah. Oh, and some stuff like it's not anything that destroys the game, but it's just small things that could be changed, such as like when I pressed this red button, my character was under it for whatever reason. Because I guess you triggered it, so when you press the button, it changes the sprite, but that overlaid on my sprite. That was a small thing. Penetration spell, I teleport to areas and then I get stuck on them. That shouldn't happen if penetration spell seems like a thing that I want to have in order to get such chests. In-game sprites, it's just that there's like a sprite where she would get like, yeah, like right now, her horde is like poking on and fast and stuff. It was also squished. There's some small stuff like that. And, gosh, this is 20 minutes, yeah, it's a lot to talk about in this game. But that's pretty much it, but I guess I'll just talk about some good things that I liked about it. In terms of, let's see, everything looks good, like, the way it looks so far. It looks good. I like the art in the game very much. I like the interface in the game. Like this right now, this looked beautiful for me. Like, I thought, man, this guy must have put a lot of work in this game. And some of the cutscene was okay as well. There's some grammar mistakes, especially with Rainbow Dashes on dialogue. There was a big mistake. Yeah. But yeah, I can actually tell there's a lot of hard work into it. But yeah, that's just my main stuff that I didn't like. I mean, that I liked. And there was a lot of stuff I didn't like, but could be possibly changed in the future. And that's pretty much it. So that's all I have to say. And so I guess I should recommend this game. Tell who should. I guess you should play. Maybe I should give a rating for this game. I don't really. It's an okay game. Big issues though. Big issues. Hopefully in the future be fixed. I recommend it to anyone who wants. I guess I can only recommend this to Bronies because I figured if you like RPGs, I don't suggest playing this game because it would just make you angry because it's not really a really good RPG. So that's about it. Bye, everybody.